All right, we're here checking out a game called Rising Thunder, which is an indie fighting game. We're here with Charlie. And what can you tell us about the game, Charlie?
So we're a free-to-play online PC fighting game. You can go and download the game at risingthunder.com. It's kind of in the same vein as like a Street Fighter. It's a 2D fighting game. We've gotten rid of all the complex inputs, so there's no like 360 or 180 motions. You're doing everything with just one button. We have like 3 specials for each character, and then they go on cooldown, kind of like a MOBA style cooldown system. But then you can like bait out certain attacks, and you know that they'll be down for a certain period of time. So.
Yeah, I mean, we just finished a demo of it, and we know the controls are pretty solid.
Yeah.
But I don't know how deep the mechanism for the combos go. Do they go like Street Fighter level or anything like that, or they're intentionally more basic?
So yeah, our combos, we definitely have like all of the same, like the fighting game mechanics are there. We just wanted to simplify the execution barrier. Nothing else about the game has really been simplified. We still want people getting into those mind games with the other player. We just want them getting into those things sooner. We just want them not fighting the mechanics of actually doing it. We want them fighting the actual other player.
Okay. So it's right. You're trying to reach out to a wider audience.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if in chess, in order to move your rook, you had to like, I don't know, do some crazy motion first before they move. Like, no, we just like, you know how to move it. Like you already got that down. So.
Now, free to play is also one of those kind of controversial game mechanics we got going on right now.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of paid content is there in the game?
So you'll never play it for gameplay. So it's not a pay to win kind of game. It'll only be cosmetics. So like different skins for the robots.
Okay.
We're gonna maybe have like a sticker system or something like that. So only things that make you look different.
But nothing that's going to inhibit the core gameplay.
Oh no.
Okay.
All the moves will be free. The most we'll ever do is like maybe different effects on a move. Like your fireball will be red instead of blue or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Now this is an entirely new property, right? This isn't based on any pre-existing property.
Nope, no property beforehand.
That's awesome. You don't really see many fighting games that do that anymore.
No.
Because mostly they're hard enough to get out. Now, how long? Now you said this game is already out. How long has this game been out?
We've been out about 4 weeks now. So we were in a closed beta for about 2 weeks, and then now it's completely open, so anybody can come and play the game.
Okay, great. I mean, you can see a little bit in the background. The game's pretty solid. We played it. We had a good time with it. So yeah, guys, check it out. RisingThunder.com. And thank you for talking with us, Charlie.
Yeah,
all right.
Thanks a lot.
And yeah, thank you very much. Alright, so we're here at Zing the Land Beyond, and with us is...
Coriel Kruer.
How does that say?
Coriel.
Coriel, alright. Now, so this sort of looks very Myst-based kind of game, puzzle game to it. What can you tell us about Zing?
So it is a first-person puzzle adventure. Like you said, it's actually a game about the afterlife. So you're already dead, and you're trying to figure out who you are and why you're there.
That's grim. But it looks so pretty.
Yeah, the afterlife is pretty magical, actually.
Apparently so. All right. Disney lied to me. All right. Well, awesome. And how long have you guys been in development?
We've been working on it for about 2.5 years.
All right.
So, and we're looking to release in the spring of next year.
All right. And now, is this a PC game or is this also on consoles?
It's PC and it's also for the Oculus Rift.
Oh, it's also Oculus Rift. Oh,
yeah,
that's right. So
demos going today.
So you're also one of the Oculus adapters as well.
Yes.
But you're not focused primarily on Oculus.
We're both.
Right.
We're actually making the game like simultaneously, building it, to make sure that it's a great PC experience and also a really great Rift experience.
Now, how does the game differ when you're playing with an Oculus compared to playing with a computer gamepad, whatever?
I don't think the game differs as much. I mean, your experience will change just because it's a different way of experiencing it. But I mean, the actual levels and stuff, all of that's going to be the same. All our menus are in 3D so that you can, use them in the Rift, and it's not like kind of an issue. I mean, our puzzles are all environment-based. So for the Rift, it's really cool because you get to change like the time of day, or you make it rain, or you make it snow in order to progress through levels. And that's really awesome to kind of see and feel around you.
Okay, awesome. Now, your graphics graphics look absolutely gorgeous, I must say. The lighting is magnificent. Now, what engine is it a built-in engine, or are you using like Unreal Engine?
Yeah, so we're using Unreal Engine 4.
Okay, awesome. It looks fantastic. Now,
Thank you.
Now, does this like one of those games that only requires a high-end PC, or can any like realistic gaming laptop play this game?
It's a good question. I would say that probably mid-range computers and above at this point. So it's not fully optimized right now. So we do have it running on pretty high-end computers. Not like too crazy, but
No. But it's enough that anyone with like an Asus gaming laptop could probably play it, right?
if it's a gaming laptop, then it probably can.
Yeah. But nothing to like say like, oh, I just bought this PC for $20. Then probably not. All right.
Definitely not.
My game runs solitaire. All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, the game looks great. Colors look fantastic. Can't wait to play it. And when do you say this game was released?
We're looking to release in spring of 2016.
Spring 2016. All right. Thank you very much. And yeah, thank you very much. Can't wait to play it. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Bye. And all right. So now we're checking out Through the Woods, which is an indie horror game, and we are here with
Anders Hillestad. I'm the Anders Hillestad.
I am gonna butcher that name. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at names. There's no way. Andrew Hillestad.
Anders Hillestad.
Anders Hillestad.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I actually got it. Haha. Okay. Small victories. All right. Now. So what can you tell me about Through the Woods? What is this game about?
Well, okay, so Through the Woods is a third-person horror adventure game set in Norwegian forest, where the environment is very much inspired by Norse mythology and Norwegian folktales. In the game, you play as a mother, and at the beginning of the game, you see your son is being kidnapped. He's being led down to a boat by an old man, and you basically have only one choice, and that is to follow him. You jump into the water and swim out to the island, where they trek into the woods, and you then have to follow them and find out what happened.
Okay, so
what we're doing a little bit differently is that we have a dynamic narration system. So what you hear throughout the entire game, you hear an interview going on. You never see it, but it's constantly asking questions. The man asking the mother like, what happened to your son? What happened on the island? So what you see on the screen has actually happened in past time. So that way your actions are kind of guiding that conversation going forward.
So you're playing a mother. I'm trying to wrap my head around this a little bit. All right. So you're playing a mother who's exploring is like a time travel thing, or
If it's
like a time travel thing, or
no, it's not time travel, but she's retelling the events after it happened.
Oh, okay, I got you. So it's like a flashback and tell a story after it's over. All right.
Yeah.
So does that mean your character lives to the end?
Maybe. A lot of people jump to that conclusion.
That is true. I mean, you never know. It could be just, ball tricks. But anyway, so what kind of like Norwegian mythology are you drawing from?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of like folk tales that like we're giving a lot of nods to them. But have you seen a movie called The Troll Hunter?
I know of it. I haven't seen it.
No, like we're definitely giving like some nods and like to use like characters like trolls, stuff like that. Maybe also like characters you might have seen on things like Avengers, but not the Hollywood version of them.
Oh, so no Thor and Loki and stuff?
No, at least not in the way they do it.
No Shakespeare in the Park? All right. I don't know. I would like to see Idris Elba pop in a video game at some point, but anyway, dumb joke. All right. All right, awesome. So what kind of game, since you are playing like this, I'm assuming a single mother.
Yeah.
Right. Are you playing off the vulnerability of that kind of a character dynamic?
Well, I mean, you are playing a very normal person. There's no like superpowers, no nothing like that. You have to then just navigate the best way you can. Well, other than the fact that, of course, a lot of people say that if you're like a parent looking for a kid or something like that, then you kind of get superpowers. You're fighting kind of supernatural things, but you can't fight back. You basically have to just try and sneak your way past or figure out other things.
But if you get caught, it's instant death, I take it?
Well, yes and no. I mean, there's some systems for it, but I mean, you can't really fight that much. No.
Oh, okay. So, what is like the best way to escape? Like, how can you possibly, in any way, is there any way to defend yourself at all? If only just to buy you a couple of time.
Well, I mean, there were some enemies that are attracted to the light, and some who are scared away. So you kind of have to choose when to use your flashlight. If you are like caught, you should try and get out of their sight as quickly as possible. Try and hide in some bushes or something like that to survive another day.
Right. There seems to be some Alan Wake-esque inspiration here. Is there? Do you guys take some inspiration from that game?
Definitely. When we're trying to like explain a game, we say that it's Alan Wake meets Gone Home with a little bit of shine in it.
That's a very fascinating combo. I like both those games. Big fan of Gone Home in particular. What, like, how is this like Gone Home exactly? Is it?
Well, I mean, that comes in for a lot of like the focus on the story and like trying to do something a little bit different.
Okay. So it's Gone Home in that it's experimental and it's trying some new things. Okay, great. Well, I'm waiting for the demo right now. Can't wait to play it. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And I'm sorry I horribly butchered your name.
That's fine.
And I'm sure I'll get hate in the comments for that. So thank you all for watching. All right, can't wait to play the game. All right.